at the tip of the international runway. This is the tip of the Bonriki International Airport runway, right at the southeast corner of Tarawa. The runway was built by the British many years ago. It's actually recently been resurfaced. They haven't finished resurfacing all the way down to this end. And you can get a sense of the peril of trying to get in and out of an atoll. There is no land for, hundreds of kilometers to our south, and all we find is other atolls. It's really until you get a high island country you won't see until Fiji, which is a 3-hour flight from here. So we really are isolated in the middle of the ocean, and the runway is built at an angle along the land so that there's enough space. For years, people used to also drive across it. Kids would play soccer on it. As long as there wasn't a plane landing, you could go out and play on the runway. They have recently put up that white fence you can see in the distance in the left and the background to stop people from using it recreationally. And frankly, it was a bit of a loss for people in Tarawa because this was a place to hang out. The guy was nice enough, though, to let me walk in over here so we could take a look at one of the seawalls that has recently been built. So this seawall's here basically to protect the tip of the runway. You can get a sense of it if you look over to your left. When a plane lands here, so when the 737 comes in from Fiji, its taxiing continues past the end of the black asphalt onto the older, early light gray asphalt, and does a turn right down here. So we are pretty close. The ocean is really close to the end of the runway, and so it needs to be protected. We're here at on a full moon day, so it's a reasonably high tide coming in. You get a sense of the size of the waves breaking over the outer reef. We're right here where the Tarawa is exposed to the southeast swell and the southeast current that comes in towards here. So this seawall has a lot of work that it needs to do. But what you'll notice about it, it's very vertical. Look straight ahead, you'll see how vertical the seawall is. And you also see it on the end here, there's been a bunch of erosion. Now, the seawall doesn't really have anything on the outside of it, on the ocean side, that can break up the wave energy. I mean, there's the reef out there doing it. But once water makes it inside the reef, those little waves can build up and they just batter and batter into the wall. Now, without anything breaking up that wave energy out here, the water was getting steered in towards the right. You have to scroll over to your right again towards where all the erosion happened, right? So there was nothing protecting the flanks of the wall. You got some pretty bad erosion at the ends there, and you can see the vegetation growing in again where the older seawall grew. Now they've added this external piece here, looking straight ahead at it basically right now. These sort of rectangular bits with the wall outside of it. That should help break up some of the wave energy. But this is just the challenge of living in a low-lying place, right? Particularly one that is in the middle of the ocean and exposed to some pretty strong